Welcome, welcome. Yes. Well, folks, you found yourself here on another episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G, our live, unscripted, nostalgia-fueled cocktail drinking trip down memory lane, right? So, a little bit about this show. I am your host, Master G. If you're wondering who Fitz is this little guy right here. He is my canine co-host, Fitz. That's Fitz for Fitzgerald. He's kind of sleepy today, and that's probably good because the game we're going to be playing on today's episode is our only puzzle game from Season 4 of the NES Happy Hour. You see it right behind me. You see it up on your screen. It is, of course, Yoshi's Cookie. And puzzle games are kind of chill. When we feature puzzle games on the show, it's kind of relaxed, laid back. I see you guys getting into the chat. Let me give you some shout outs. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? I think there's probably some others in there, too. Say hello if you're joining us. I was just saying, for you newcomers, this is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G, a show where we do a little bit more on this show than just play video games for you, like every other stream. In fact, this is kind of like a talk show. It's kind of a live, entertaining. There's different segments. We do bar trivia. We got cocktail recipes. We look at the manual. It's all going to be there. If you're watching live, you know how the show goes. It starts with the intro, goes to the cocktail recipes. Then we take a look at the manual together. This game manual is pretty fantastic, if I don't say so myself. For a puzzle game, it's very well done. Then we play the game for an hour. Then we wrap up with a bar trivia challenge that you, our live viewers, can participate in at home. I'll put the chat up on the big screen. And you can shout out your answers to 5 multiple choice questions that have something to do with the game we feature on the show. And that's the format. If you're watching this episode on a rerun, if you look right at the bottom of the screen in that timer bar, you'll see I break these shows up into chapters. So if you just want to skip to one of those things I just mentioned, you can. Unfortunately, if you're watching us live, you don't have the luxury because you can't time travel into the future. And I haven't taped them yet, because this is a live episode. So just be aware, we will get to all this and more on today's episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. The game. Let's talk a little bit about that game. Yoshi's Cookie. There he is, Yoshi, the dino himself. One of our favorite characters. I mean, I don't know if it's your favorite character. I think Yoshi is a lot of people's favorite characters on Mario and in the Mario franchise. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my hair here. I got this I keep seeing this piece of hair sticking up right here. I need to get like a hair and makeup staff to deal with this mess so I can be presentable on my show, but unfortunately I don't have the funds for that. All right, without further ado, let's talk about Yoshi's Cookie. It is a puzzle game, as I said. You're going to think Tetris. Oh, like Tetris? Not like Tetris. Tetris is better than this game. It's a little bit different. I mean, it's kind of like Tetris, but it's not Tetris. So we'll get to that and more when we look at the manual together. But let me read the back of the box to you. Yoshi's Cookie. Cookie chaos for Mario and Yoshi. Mario and Yoshi are filling in at the cookie factory, and they need your help. Fresh baked cookies roll out of the ovens. It's up to Mario to sort and stack them before they pile too high. Line up a row of the same kind of cookies, either vertically or horizontally, and they vanish. Clear the screen to move on to a new level of cookie chaos. Yoshi appears from time to time to stir things up. Play for high score or head-to-head against a friend. The mouth-watering madness doesn't let up. And be sure to keep some cookies close by, because you'll get the munchies during this lip-smacking good time. Play alone or challenge a friend, 10 rounds each with 10 stages each. Choose to be Mario, Yoshi, the princess, or Bowser. Playable characters, I guess. I mean, essentially, you can see from the screenshots here, it's very similar to Tetris. I don't know how much falls from above, but I think cookies fall from above. I think the one gimmick with this game is when all the pieces land where they land, you can actually rotate them after they land. So you can continually, if you have time, adjust the layouts below and try to line things up. MCAT's good to see you in the chat, man. I just saw you there. You always wondered about this game. Well, it's a puzzle game. It's late in the NES life cycle. So we read the box. We talked a little bit about what we got going on here. We're gonna explore more when we get to the manual and the gameplay segment, but sounds like there's some playable characters. It sounds more Dr. Mario-like than it does Tetris-like. The one interesting thing is you can perhaps move and rotate pieces after they've landed, which is kind of interesting, but the premise is the same. Line things up, eliminate rows. You can eliminate rows vertically or horizontally. 10 levels, 10 stages. It's probably way more fun to play against a friend. This game came out really late, 1992, and it actually came out on the Super Nintendo. So this was like primarily a Super NES game, and they popped it over to the NES because, you know, some people weren't going to upgrade. You know, the same way like PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, or Xbox or whatever. You know, there's a little bit of overlap when you get to the end of one console's life cycle and start a new console's life cycle, because you want to accommodate people who are still playing on the old system. So that's kind of what happened here. As a result, the NES version of Yoshi's Cookie is missing a couple game modes. It's missing a very fun special puzzle mode. And the neat thing about the Super Nintendo version, which has that puzzle mode, is they actually collaborated with Alexei Pajitnov himself to help design the puzzle mode levels. He, of course, is the guy who invented Tetris. Unfortunately, that mode did not make it into the NES version, not to my knowledge. So it's probably not going to be as good as the Super Nintendo version for that reason alone. No Tetris collaborations with Alexei on the NES port. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. I mean, we'll play it together. I'm looking forward to a puzzle game. It is actually our only true puzzle game. I mean, we could call Dig Dug 2 a puzzle game, but I think I would put Dig Dug 2 more in the arcade genre. So, I mean, this is essentially really the only true puzzle genre game that we're playing on Season 4 of the NES Happy Hour. So, I hope it's good, because it's all you're going to get, you puzzle game fans, until we're back for Season 5. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to let the manual do the explaining because it's very colorful and fun. But before we get to that, I want to share our very special cocktail recipe for you. There it is. We call it the Jammy Wheel. Our cocktail recipe is originally invented, created, designed. The recipe, the graphics, all of it. Designed to pair with a game, given a funny name that connects to the game. Our recipes are brought to you by our mysterious mixologist, Parapluie626, fan of the show. She puts these together. I pull together the graphics. Now, I was pretty close on this graphic because you got to remember, when I'm prepping and doing pre-production for a whole season, I have to look at these recipes and try to figure out what is this cocktail actually going to look like. And sometimes I'm way off on the colors. But I was pretty close on this one, and I have it mixed up for you. And it is actually a beautiful little cocktail here. Very professional looking. The Jammy Wheel. I wasn't too far off. I think the color in the graphic probably needed to be a little bit darker. But let me tell you about this drink. It's named after a cookie, the Jammy Wheel. It's a very familiar cookie or biscuit, depending on where you are in the world, with jam. Usually like a strawberry jam or something in the middle. So I'm sure you've seen it before. You are going to see it in this game. In fact, you can see it on the cover, if you remember the cover. Yoshi sticking his tongue out and hooking one of them. So we named our special cocktail after that Jammy Wheel cookie. It starts with a shaker. Fill your shaker up with ice. Then you want to put in at least 2 ounces of vodka, at least 1 ounce of creme de cacao. That's a chocolate liqueur. Then 1.5 ounces at least of just regular old orange juice. And then this is the secret. This is the secret for this recipe. You get a tablespoon of jam. I use strawberry jam for mine. You could probably try any kind of jam, but you put the jam directly into the shaker with the ice and all the ingredients. Pop the cap on your shaker and shake everything up real good with the jam in there with everything. And then you strain it into your martini or coupe glass like we have here, garnish it with an orange wheel, and you have a very tasty, delicious, fruity treat. Mm. Oh, it tastes so good. It's so smooth and delicious. I think you'll really like it. If you're a drinker, if you're of age, and you feel compelled to mix these up, I think you're going to be thrilled with this one. This one is a very tasty, fun little drink to make. Of course, as my partner and I always say, Fitz and Master G do not condone underage drinking of any kind. So please do not mix yourself up one of these drink recipes if you are not of legal drinking age wherever you may reside. Instead, we have also prepared a non-alcoholic cocktail recipe, which is just as fun to make and drink. It's a little bit easier. A lot more of a standard household ingredients list here. This is our week 3 non-alcoholic cocktail for those of you who may be practicing Sober October or who may just not care for drinking right now during the show, and maybe you're just underage. This drink is, of course, Fitz approved because it is non-alcoholic, and it's pretty straightforward. It's named after our mixologist, our resident in-house mixologist herself. This is actually a favorite of hers that she will whip up whenever she's feeling in the mood for a drink without alcohol in it. And it starts with some grapefruit seltzer you can pick up at your local grocer, I hope. You're going to need some fresh squeezed lime juice if you have it. The fresher, the better. So you got your grapefruit seltzer in your glass with ice, and you just want to add some of that fresh squeezed lime juice to it as much as you like to taste. Or if you trust our recipe, just do a ½ ounce. That's usually enough. And it's a delicious, effervescent, citrusy drink. A little bit of grapefruit flavoring, a little bit of lime flavoring. You can garnish it again with an orange wedge or an orange wheel like I have there. And it's very tasty. And so if you'd like to play along at home and you're not of legal drinking age or don't want to drink alcohol while we film this show live, mix yourself up one of these. It's a great alternative. And if you don't like either of our drink recipes, that's okay too, because we welcome everyone on the show. Grab a drink, whatever you like. Grab a snack, whatever you like. Settle in, because we're going to play some games today, and I want you to be comfortable. I want you to be comfortable with your snack and drink situation. I will be drinking the Jammy Wheel on today's show. I was very much looking forward to this drink. All right, guys, that's it for the cocktail recipe. Are you ready for the manual? I told you probably the highlight of today's show, if not the drink, it's going to be this manual. I have this very game manual, the original, scanned into my computer to share with you, and we're going to read through it together. Now, you've suffered through some NES game manuals. Some of them have no pictures. They're all in black and white. It's all text, and they're very poorly translated from the original Japanese usually. This is not one of those manuals. This is a Nintendo licensed character. Nintendo spent a lot on this game, even if it is a port from the Super Nintendo. And this is one of those late NES game manuals that's just a fantastic little booklet. Game Fun 124, good to have you here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. We're just getting into the manual for the game Yoshi's Cookie. Nintendo seal of quality, warning about using it on your TV, table of contents, and without further ado, the fun part starts with Shake and Bake with Yoshi, trademark. Yoshi's Cookie is a fast-paced puzzle game that can be enjoyed by everyone, as it is easy to play, but challenging to complete. To play, move the randomly placed cookies, the heart, the flower, the diamond, the check, the circle, and the Yoshi, into rows and columns of cookies with similar patterns. When you successfully assemble a row or column, the line disappears and you can start working on a new row or column. The Yoshi Cookie is very special in both the one-player game, screen clearing game, and the two-player competition game, a race that lets you test a friend's skill. Since the Yoshi Cookie is the key to both games, you must use it wisely to avoid sticky situations. Sounds like it must be some kind of wild card piece. But there you have it, that little cover. All of these pages are going to be very colorful and fantastic and cartoony and feature Mario and Yoshi. So here are the examples of our cookies. You have your heart, your flower, your diamond, your check, your circle, and your Yoshi. And there is Yoshi himself gobbling down all those cookies from the cookie jar. So that's a lot of what this game is about. Cookies, baking cookies, and eating cookies with our friend Yoshi. Cheers. Okay, moving onward. So how to use the controller, right? Your A button, your B button. Okay, you're not going to learn anything on this screen, but there is your controller. D-pad, A button, B button, select button, start button. here are the operations. We have start button to start the game, start button to pause the game. The cookies will disappear from the screen and the pause message will appear. So you can't pause it, think, and then unpause it. Because if you do, the moment you pause it, everything gets hidden. So you can't cheat, I guess. And then the control pad. Use the control pad to move the plus cursor in the playing area. Examples. Press right on the control pad to move the cursor to the right. Press up on the control pad to move the cursor up. So I guess you have a cursor similar to a mouse. You need to move it to the cookie and choose which one you want to like rotate or move. So, hints from Yoshi on the next page. Think of the cookies at the far edges of the rows and columns as being side by side. For example, if you move one of the top cookies up, it will appear at the bottom of the vertical column. Likewise, if you move one of the right-hand cookies to the right, it will appear on the left side of the horizontal row. So, in order to move the cookies, hold down the A button, press the control pad to move the cookies from row to row. In example 1, hold down the A button, press up on the control pad to form a row of diamond cookies. Okay, so you're actually moving the entire vertical or horizontal row. So when you select one, you're basically sliding every cookie in that row one square to the left or one square to the right or one square up and down if it's a vertical row. And you're just trying to get them all to line up so they disappear, I guess. It seems straightforward, doesn't it? It seems straightforward. B button. In the one-player game, you can use the B button to make the new cookies drop faster. Oh, so there's going to be new cookies falling, constantly falling from above. Wouldn't be a puzzle game without that, would it? Let's start the game. All right. Tells you how to put your cartridge in. Press the power switch. You can do one player or two player. I don't think Fitz is going to play with us today. He doesn't have thumbs. He can't hold the controller, so it's just going to be me versus the computer, I guess. Press the start button to display the menu screen. Stone Cold Parking, good to see you in the chat, man. If anybody else is coming in live, say hello. Love to hear from you. Round 1 through 10 of Yoshi's Cookie. So it's difficulty level. So you can actually start on the highest difficulty. So it's kind of like Tetris and all those games. Like you can choose to start in the hardest possible difficulty at the end just to try to beat it. It is very similar to Tetris in that way, it would seem. So, speeds. Low, medium, and high. Low is slow, medium is medium, and high is fast speed. Changes the speed at which new cookies appear on the screen, falling from above. Music type, just like Tetris, ABC or off, so you can listen to different awesome soundtracks. I don't know if they're going to be as good as Tetris. I mean, the Tetris soundtracks are pretty fantastic. Let's see here. So you choose your speed, you choose your music type, choose your time speed. So we're on a timer? Oh, in the versus mode. Okay, so this is like if you're playing against your little siblings, you can make it hard, make yours faster while theirs slower, I guess. Give them an advantage, a handicap 0 to 20. Interesting. I hope we're not on a timer. I hate games that put you on a timer. I really do. I don't understand the point of it. All right, to select the items to be set up and down, set each to the level. Okay, great. Press start button when you're ready. Done. Ooh, got blue. How to play a one-player game. That's what we're going to be doing. To play the one-player game, line up similar cookies in vertical columns, horizontal rows. To make the completed columns and rows disappear. From time to time, the very special Yoshi cookie appears. Since it's a wild card, you can match the Yoshi cookie with any of the other cookies. Get rid of all the cookies on the screen to clear the stage. If you clear 10 stages, you go to the next round and 10 more stages. However, the game ends if your pile of cookies expands to the edges of the screen. Ooh. Both the left and right edges and the top or bottom edges, I take it. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so it's just about clearing all the cookies. All right, easy peasy, I guess. Eliminate rows and columns of cookies to score. If you can get rid of a long row or continuously remove several rows, you'll be rewarded with a better score. You also get bonus points if a Yoshi cookie is in that row or column that you are discarding. 2 cookie row, 10 points. All the way up to a 7 cookie row, 320 points. Another hint from our friend Yoshi. You'll receive one Yoshi cookie each time you eliminate 15 similar cookies. Use the graph in the lower right corner of the screen as a guideline. If you complete round 10, you'll get a special message from Mario. Oh, simultaneously deleting rows. Okay, this is all just for points. We're just going to be trying to beat levels. Let's be real here. We're not going for high scores. This is practically my first time playing this game. I'm not going to be an expert at this. Yoshi, Blue Bloom Pop 999. Good to see you in the chat, man. Thanks for tuning in live. Appreciate it. How to play the versus game. Arrange similar cookie. Okay, so we're not going to be playing the versus game, but essentially it's pretty much like Dr. Mario, which we did feature already in season 2 of the NES Happy Hour. You can compete against a friend. It's likely that this game is much more enjoyable when you're playing against a friend. Usually these puzzle games are. But it's basically a race to see who can clear their cookie board faster. So I would imagine the rules are pretty much the same, except the strategies might be a little bit different. But there you have it, how to play the versus game. How to successfully attack your opponent. When you're playing against an opponent, the Yoshi cookie is not a Joker cookie, aka a wild card. Yoshi cookie actually appears each time one player eliminates a row or column. Once you create a row of 5 Yoshi cookies, the action in the box above the playing board. Oh, that's awesome. So in versus mode, you want to actually accumulate a bunch of Yoshi cookies, line them all up and make them disappear. And then when you do create a row of 5 Yoshi's cookies, do you get to pick which one of these penalties you inflict on your opponent? Because basically these all sound like penalties for the other guy. So if I get 5 Yoshi cookies, these are penalties I can inflict on you. Remove 7 points, remove 3 points, add 3 points. Panic scrambles cookies on a player's screen. Blind places a shield over the center of the specified player's screen. Or slave allows the attacking player to assume control of the other guy's cursor. That sounds awesome. All right, I'm just gonna call it right now. This game is probably an awesome good time if you're playing against another human. Unfortunately, we won't be doing that today. We'll just be exploring the one-player mode. But I would wager if you get a copy of this game, you are definitely going to want to find a buddy to play against, because I think that is where the fun is in Yoshi's Cookie for the NES. All right, some awesome pictures on the next pages. Oh, this tells you all about the different strategies. All right, so if you get your Yoshi cookies, you get one of the display box penalties or whatever. Oh, you could accidentally hurt yourself. Keep an eye on the display box as you use the Yoshi cookies. All right. All right. There's the panic. I don't know really what I'm looking at. It's just examples of the different penalties for a successful attack on your opponent. That's really all it is there. Just a bunch of examples. It's still kind of neat. I mean, this manual is incredible, really. It's probably one of the best manuals in the NES library for sure. And then examples of an unsuccessful attack. You align a row of Yoshi cookies when one player is blind. All right, so it sounds like those penalties are constantly randomly generated and shuffling through above your screen. And you just have to, like, the moment you get 5 Yoshis in a row, whatever's above yours and your opponent's screen is inflicted on both of you. So you don't want to line up your 5 Yoshi's cookies when you have a blind above you, because that's actually going to hurt you. You want to wait till you have like a plus 3 points, then line it up. You get plus 3 points and your opponent gets whatever the heck's showing above their screen. Hopefully it's something bad. But yeah, definitely, this is definitely a competitive puzzle game. That's probably where this game shines. And that's it, folks. Those are the examples from 2-player competitive mode. It's just going to be 90-day limited warranty and compliance with FCC regulations after that. And that is our Yoshi's Cookie, the Yoshi's Cookie manual for today's game. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed the drink if you're drinking it. If you're not doing the alcoholic one, I hope you like the mysterious mixologist non-alcoholic drink. The recipes will continue to appear above me if you'd like to mix yourself up one of these. So I'm going to be drinking this one on the show. I'm really looking forward to it. So cheers. We are going to get into the gameplay segment in just a minute, but we're going to take a 3-minute break first. We aren't playing emulation. I'm playing original hardware here. Old cartridges on an old machine. So I'm going to take the next 3 minutes, make sure this fires up on the first try. Why don't you guys grab yourselves snacks, mix yourself up some drinks. When we get back, the happiest hour of the happy hour begins. That is the hour where we will be playing Yoshi's Cookie here live with you, our loyal viewers. So we'll see you in about 3 minutes. Don't be late. All right, folks, we're back on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. I hope you guys have one of these Jammy Wheel cocktails. They're very tasty. Or our mysterious mixologist non-alcoholic cocktail, also very tasty. Say a prayer to those NES gods. I'm going to push the power button on this machine, and we are going to play Yoshi's Cookie with you today, live on the NES Happy Hour. Oh, there he is, Mario. See, I told you it was late. 92, 93. Crazy, right? One player mode or versus mode? Tiff, good to see you. It's okay if you're late. I'm glad you could join. You came just in time. We just started the gameplay segment. We're playing Yoshi's Cookie today. Not a platformer. It's a puzzle game. Kind of like Tetris. Although not really like Tetris. So one player. Let's start on round one. Let's just do like lowest speed. This is our warm-up run. We just need to get a feel for the game. You know how it takes Master G a little bit to get warmed up. Now, we gotta select the music. Which track do you like? Do you like this one? What about B? Better. Neither are as good as the Tetris music. I think I like C the best. Get your votes in the chat. A, B, or C. We are definitely not turning the music off. We are going to pick A, B, or C. I'm going to start with C. It is kind of like Dr. Mario. You'll see in a minute. I mean, I say that, but I don't really know. I'm really playing this for almost the first time. I know it's a little bit different because like you can move the things that have landed, right? So this is my cursor, and essentially like I can grab this row and move it there, and then I can grab that and move it there. You see how like you can move them vertically or horizontally, but you're just trying to get everything to line up, and then a whole vertical row or horizontal row will disappear. So that's one stage down. So, like, that. But then, like, moving this around doesn't really do anything, you know? Like, it doesn't really matter. Uh-oh. Oh, things are coming from both sides? Are you for real? Oh, that's crazy. Alright, but I got it. See? I won. Stage 2 completed. Is that making sense? Like, it's a little tricky. But once you see how it's supposed to work, like it kind of makes sense. Oh, jeez, man. Well, that's almost all of them. This sucks. What am I supposed to do? Oh, things fall from both sides? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that's not bad, right? Do they fall down? Okay, they do fall down. Okay, so it's like everything's coming from the top right to the bottom left. One of those. Oh, that's all I needed, and I would have just won. Okay. Okay. I'm getting it. I like little Mario up there with his chef's hat on. It's pretty awesome, right? Well, I can't do anything with that. That doesn't help me at all. Let's go down one. Puzzler. This is a puzzler, folks. Oh, there's Yoshi. There's Yoshi. What do I do with that? I don't know. Oh, it's a wild card, so I won. Good. Excellent. Round 1, stage 4. So far, we are on a roll, folks. Oh, killing it. Killing it. Okay. Like that? I think I did that wrong, but that's okay. I mean, it's still okay, I think. Oh man, this is gonna get really messy on the higher levels. This is gonna get really messy. Done. What do you guys think of it so far? Give me your impressions. Let me know what you think of this game. Guess that. That's pretty good. I think that's the one. I like the heart cookie. I'm gonna have a drink. Hopefully I won't ruin my chances here. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, it's a win after this, because the heart will go and then I just swap the others. Done. I don't know, am I doing good? Is it too easy? I'm always confused at the starting screen. Like, I don't have enough time to, like, really think about what I'm trying to do here. So I'm just like, alright. Alright. Dang. I must be doing something right. Moving fast. I mean, there's nothing to move here. This is a bummer. I can't clear anything. I'm just gonna have to go with the heart. Oh, there we go. Oh. Is it just like random which cookies are baked next? Because I mean, I keep getting. It's just gonna keep. Oh, this is the one. This will end it right here. Right? Oh no, it won't. How long will it go on? Like, just until it gives me the right cookies? Oh, okay. That's confusing. It's a little confusing. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna, like, rock and roll here. There. It's getting harder. It is getting harder. I just need to keep hustling. Just keep hustling to get these cleared. Oh, dang. I mean, once I get down to this state, I feel pretty good about the levels. Like, I don't really have any control over this stuff, but I mean, you just roll with it. Is that better or is that better? Just gonna go again. They're moving pretty fast, aren't they? I must be missing something about, like... Like, I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this, like, 2 cookie swap over and over again. Here's a Yoshi. That'll be a win, because Yoshi's a wild card. Do you just have to do that until you get a Yoshi head, maybe? I don't know. Whoa, stage 9! Oh, man, we're so good. We're so good. Oh, Master G. How are you so good at Yoshi's cookie? know what this soundtrack kind of reminds me of? There's some good soundtracks in Dragon Warrior 4 for the NES. This kind of reminds me of some of the tunes in certain chapters of that RPG. Alright, stage 10, the final stage in round 1. Mix it up. Do something a little different this time. Get crazy. Oh my gosh. I did it. I did it without even dropping a cookie. I didn't even need Mario to make me any more cookies. Didn't even need him to. Oh, a secret message from Mario! What is it? A peace sign? What was that? Did you just roll an orange in there? He didn't say anything, did he? Did I miss it? Alright, round 2. Stage 1. Let's rock and roll. What do you got for me? Well, back in two cookie world here. Just like permanent 2 cookie. I don't know, man. I mean, once it gets down to 2 cookies, I feel like it's just RNG, right? Just sort of random. Because I mean, it seems like I can always get it to 2 different cookies, unless I'm like doing this wrong. Okay, like this I should not switch, right? Because then once it hits, I can do that and end it. All right. I'm starting to get a hang of it. I'm starting to get the hang of the logic, right? The logic here, tricky things, technique, the cookie technique. Getting harder now. All right. Oh, got easy again. Oh, now we're down to 2 cookie mode. Good music though. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Master G approves. I'm just messing around now. Like, I don't know. Once it gets down to this mode, it's like I don't know what I'm like supposed to do. I'm just screwing around now. Oh, things are moving fast now. Things are moving fast. Oh, I got a cookie mess on my hands here. I got a big old cookie mess on my hands. Oh, what is this? This isn't gonna help me at all. Ugh. Alright, stage 2, already getting harder. It's just like ending it is so hard. Sucks. Oh, there it is. They gifted me. He gifted me 2 Yoshi heads to just auto end that one. All right, I gotta stop screwing around. I think it's getting harder. I gotta focus. I gotta give it my 110% here. Oh God. Like, I don't have time to set this up. Like, I'm just thinking, get me something deleted. I don't even care what it is. Get me something. Oh god, I did it. Done. See, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't trying to do that. It just happened. It's just panic at the beginning. At the beginning of the stage, it's just move everything as fast as you can and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. Ah, that wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst. There's some elements of like weird strategy in this game for sure. Like letting things build up in a certain way. Oh, that was stupid. I didn't see it until it was too late. Dang it. I'm trying to like engineer it so I can end. Like getting the stage to end is the hardest part. That's not gonna help me at all. Oh god. That's a mess. I guess it wasn't that much of a mess. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. For sure I did that wrong. Getting intense now. Oh, look how fast they go. Oh, dang. Okay, I'm definitely not doing this correctly. Cause like this is I just gotta get lucky now. That was wrong. Oh god. It's so fast. It's so fast. I don't know, do I move things? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Good lord! Good lord, Mario! Give me some good cookies here, man! You're killing me! Oh, we're screwed. Like, something bad is gonna happen. Like this. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god, guys! Oh god! Oh no! Oh no, it's escalating. Dude. No way. Alright, I gotta think more about the strategy here, like how to end out a game. Because if you don't very carefully set it up like 3 moves in advance, you run into that situation that I was just in. So let's continue from stage 4, round 2, see if we can figure this out. Done. See, you have to like set it up so when you make that last move, everything disappears. If you can't figure out how to do that, you get, because it just keeps getting faster and faster, and you just get screwed. Yeah, I set it up wrong intentionally. I'm experimenting a little bit to see if there's like a better way to do this. Yeah, there it is. It's done. I win on this move. Second drop. I mean, it looks like I'm trying this. It looks like I know what I'm doing, I guess, but I really don't. I'm still trying to figure out why that worked. This is a puzzling one. This is a good puzzler. I don't really have anything I can do. This sucks. Toast. Yeah, I'm totally screwed. I'm totally screwed here because I don't have the pieces in the right places. I guess I could like move one of you down. Move you all around, maybe? Is that what you're supposed to do? Do one of those. One of those. Oh, Yoshi. This is just a mess here, guys. This is just a true mess. Fast enough. Not fast enough. Did I set it up? Not quite. I got close, but now look how fast they're moving. Like, I'm totally screwed. There's no way this is gonna work. There's no way I can do this fast enough. Good Lord. Did it. I somehow did it. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. That was just desperation. Just move pieces as fast as you can. That's what that was. Those things speed up real quick. Like, you run out of time to think, like, real fast. Done. You gotta get it on the first try. If you don't set it all up on the first try, you're playing from a deficit. There's no way you're gonna get back into it if you don't set it up on the first try. That's my new takeaway. Screw that up. Oh, I'm done. I'm toast. Toast now. Stuck in this 2-cookie nightmare. 2-cookie nightmare, guys. What do? 2 cookies turns into 4 cookies, turns into 8 cookies. Pretty soon there's cookies everywhere. Ah, the cookies! Time to get lucky. Is there a Yoshi head coming? Are we getting a Yoshi head soon? I really need a Yoshi head. Oh, I did it. I did it. I got lucky. Oh my god, stage 9. Alright, stage 9. You ready? Here we go, stage 9. Round 2, stage 9. I need to get some verticals. Totally screwed this one up, though. So close. I almost had it set up, but I panicked. Now we just gotta get lucky. Once you get down to this 2-cookie nightmare, you just have to get lucky. You think like, you feel like, oh, I'm so close, but you're not. This is the worst spot to be in. Because you're at the mercy of whatever drops next. I needed to do it with that Yoshi head, because now... Oh! Oh! Lucky! See, you just gotta get lucky. Being stuck with 2 cookies left is not a good thing in this game, I don't think. Ooh, this is the stage 10, round 2. Here we go. We beat this, we get another special message from Mario. So close. Not really. Oh, that is a bad drop. That's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me much. Do one of these, one of these, one of those. Oh, 2 cookies, guys, and it's already so fast. Victory! Alright, special message from Mario. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. What is it? Is that a cookie or a boulder? That was it? That was it? That's all I get? That's all I get for beating 10 stages an entire round? Alright, maybe it'll be better for round 3. Here we go. Start him up. Screwed it up. Oh, I screwed it up, guys. Oh man, stage 1 and it's already moving that fast? It's too fast for stage 1, guys. What do you think, Fitzy Bitsy? Oh no. Yes, saved it. You gotta have some cookies to work with, guys. You gotta have some cookies to work with if you wanna close out a stage. You can't do it with only 2 cookies. You just can't. That was pretty good. Can I do this? Is this done? Master G, you're so good at Yoshi's Cookie! Man, I didn't even have to think for that one. Just all fell into place like magic. There's an odd number of checkerboard cookies. It's gonna gonna screw me up. Ah! That checkerboard cookie got me. Oh man, now I just gotta get lucky. I don't like it. So you gotta count. Like I have five checkerboards, which means I'm not gonna be able to clear them all. Like you kind of, it's almost like you need to find even numbers. The 3 hearts and the 1 checkerboard is gonna be the problem. See, because there's always gonna be a heart and a checkerboard left over. I think that's what it is. If you have even numbers, you should be able to do it. Like, see, I've won. This is it. Because I have even numbers of each of the cookies, there is a way to get rid of them all at once. But if you don't have an even number of all the cookies, you have to get creative, I think. Or maybe you have to, like, you have to have more rows. Like, if you have 3 rows, then you need perhaps just 3 cookies. But if you only have 2 rows, a vertical and a horizontal, you know, then you need an even number of cookies. That's what you got to pay attention to. You don't have enough time at the beginning to do it. You know, like I screwed that up because now. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I can get rid of the hearts next, and then count the. You need to get down to 2 of these. Ah, see, screwed it up. I screwed it up, but that's okay. But like, you get the point. Like now, there's 3 of these like pink ones. That's problematic. Ah, it's this one. It's this one that's gonna screw me over. Yeah. 3 hearts and 1 of the others. That's a terrible draw. That's just not good at all. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Is this doable? No. Oh no, it's not gonna do the whole row, is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Thank God for the Yoshi head. Stage 4, clear. This is a good after work game. You know, it just gets your mind off your day. You know, you got to think really fast. Start getting these sets of 3 out of here. Get all. Oh, I screwed it up. There were 4 hearts. Oh, I thought I had this all like. Man, I wasn't even close. Dang. There we go. That'll do it. Victory! How you guys doing? You enjoying the show? Are you making sense of what I'm trying to do here? Like, I'm going to need an hour or 2 after this episode is done to digest the strategies that I just learned playing this for the first time. Because it's not immediately like self-explanatory what you need to do. Like, there are some very specific tactics. Uh-oh, I screwed it up. I gotta go fast here. In a million years, I couldn't describe to you what I just did. But it's starting to like make sense. You know how you just start to like see things like patterns and the way you need to set things up? One day I'm going to understand what I learned playing this game for the first time. But it's going to take me a minute to put it to words. There's that one checkerboard that's going to screw me. I'm toast because I screwed that up already. The fact that I left 1 left is a huge problem. That's it. That'll do it. You got to get it right on the first try, man. They're going so fast now. You don't have any time to think. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That is not what I screwed that up. I had to think quick. Now my numbers are off. I'm trying to do this math in my head, but now my numbers are all off. No, they're not. I got it. Okay. Oh, I thought my numbers are off. Hey, it's okay, Mitch. I'm slowly starting to master this game like some kind of savant. Once you start playing, like, it starts to make sense. Like I was saying, like, the number of cookie types on the screen is critically important. Because if you have 3 horizontal rows and like 3 vertical rows, like a 9 grid, then you need an odd number of cookies. Or you have to destroy 3 cookies and have 2 left over. Because as you're shrinking down to 2, if you have an odd number of cookies that doesn't match the number of rows or columns you have, it's impossible to get rid of it. So you just have to, like, very quickly in your mind count the number. Like, okay, there's 8 of the black ones, 7 of the red ones, 3 hearts, 2 pinks, and you have to get rid of them based on the number of rows you have. And I think that's what my brain is starting to figure out, but I can't articulate it yet because I've never played this game before. I am getting better at it, though, somehow. Like, I can see that I can get rid of all the hearts on this first try because there's 6 of them, and I have 6 by 6. The hearts are the easiest ones for me to see, but, like, the checkerboards I can't always see. You know, like, I have 6 left, but now how do I cope with that because I have a 4 by 6 row? I don't know. I don't know if I, you know, like, it's too hard for me to, like, quickly count them all. Oh, dang. I didn't get that in time. And you have to go so fast, too, like... See, this is wrong. Because, yeah, because there's leftovers. You know, you don't want any leftovers. That's the key. You think you're close to the end when you get to this state, but you're not. You're screwed. If you haven't eliminated it, you're totally screwed at this point. It feels like you're close, but you're not. You're not, because you're at the mercy of the game and just, like, pure luck. Like, you have no control over... Oh, see, I didn't even move anything. I didn't touch any buttons in the last, like, 8 drops, and it just worked. You know, you're kind of just at the mercy if you can't clear it on the first go. All right, that was stage 10 of round 3. You ready for the Secret Mario message? Oh, no, this is stage 10 of round 3. Okay, no Secret Mario graphic yet. Gotta beat one more of these. See, because there's 5 of those, and then there's... Oh! Oh, that's not what I meant. I was trying to set that up. Bingo. See, I just got lucky there, though. Like, I screwed it up. I had something in my mind that I was trying to do, but I wasn't planning 3 moves in advance. All right, Mario message. Here we go. What is it? He's still chasing that thing. What is it? Oh. Oh, it's alive. It's like a sequential story. Each scene after a stage expands the story. Okay, okay. Let's continue. We still have maybe 15 minutes. 15 minutes on the show. In theory, I should be able to end it. Oh. Because I was counting them, and they added up to the right number. Oh, this is bad, because now it's 4 different ones. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's no good. I got 3 checkers and 3 pinks, though. That should be clearable. I'm doing it out of order. You actually have to clear things in... I don't have 3 of anything, so I can't clear anything here. Oh, no. Oh, that is no good. That's no good. That's not good either. God, I can't get rid of this. I always have 4 different cookies. That's not gonna help me either. Jeez, they're just going too fast. Oh man, this is bad. Guys, it's too fast. It's too fast. There's no way I'm gonna get rid of these. There's no way. Do I have 4 of anything I can clear? Probably not. There's 4 of something. Do I have 5 of anything? I have 5 of things everywhere, man. Dang it, really? I was too late. I had the right idea. It's too fast, guys. There's no way. There's no way. I have to move too many things around. There's no way. There's no way. It's over. So, that one's over. No chance there, buddy. Wow, round 4. We may have met our match here on round 4. You just gotta be smarter about this. You gotta just set it up. There's a way to set it up to clear it all on the first go, so you don't get stuck in this 2-cookie nightmare here. See, I just completely ruined again. I feel like I'm just at the mercy of the game. I just have to get lucky now at this point. Because I don't know what's gonna fall next, you know? You liking this game, Joker? R7? I'm liking it too. I mean, I always do enjoy playing the puzzle games because they're relaxing, even if they are really hard and complicated. You know, it's part of my unwinding process after work, playing these games with you guys. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I need for a Wednesday, halfway through the week. But yeah, I mean, really, once you're stuck in this 2-cookie scenario, like, you're just at the mercy of luck. I haven't touched anything. I mean, I haven't moved anything, and I'm still in the 2-cookie. You know what I mean? Like, what can I really do? I can't do anything. I just have to get lucky. I didn't push the controller for like 10 drops, and I still won somehow. That's what I mean. If you can't clear it in the first like 10 seconds, you're kind of at the mercy of the game. 5s. Do we have any more 5s we can clear? It's not a 5. Oh, I left 1. Oh, that was such a mistake. Man, I panicked. Just panicked. You don't want to ever be in a situation where you leave one type of a cookie behind. If you do, you're screwed. Oh, look at this RNG. Oh, what fresh hell is this? Oh, it's not too bad. I got out of it. Oh, no. That's terrible. Having 4 single cookies. That's your worst nightmare. I don't have 3 of a single cookie, so I can't clear anything here. I can do a 4 if I move fast. There's a 4. Can I get rid of it? Oh, God, they're already moving too quickly. They're already moving too fast. There's a 4 of the black one. I got a 2. Do I get some 2s I can clear? No. Luck. That's what that was. That was pure luck. I don't know what Mario's gonna drop for me. He's the cookie man. He's the baker. I don't know what Yoshi's role in this game is, right? We haven't seen Yoshi at all. Is it called Yoshi's Cookie just because of that one cookie that's the Yoshi cookie? I don't know, maybe. Ah, the hearts. I screwed it up because now there's 1 heart left. It's going to be impossible for me to clear this board because of that 1 heart. That's really unfortunate. And the 1 checkerboard. Oh, that's a bad draw. Isn't it? I think it's a bad draw. I guess it's not that bad. Mario, you need to start baking the right cookies, man. You got the cookies all wrong, bro. I'm trying to do the best I can, Mario, but you're not making it easy. Drop the right cookies! Almost. That's not gonna work. That would almost work if those 2 other ones matched. Done. Luck. Just pure luck. Mitch, I think you do have to get this game. If you like Dr. Mario, I mean, if you enjoy Tetris, Dr. Mario, I mean, I don't know why not. At first, it seems like, oh, this is dumb. This isn't going to be as fun. But once you realize, like, there is actual strategy involved, and it has to do with very quickly calculating the number of cookie types and making sure you're never left with 1 cookie after you clear a row. You know, so that's why, like, at the beginning, you can move pretty quick. You just have to make sure that you don't clear all, you know, so there's only 1 cookie left. So, like, I know I have 3 checkerboards, so I can maybe do... Oh, no. Something like that. And then I need a batch 4s. Or let's get rid of all of you. I can get rid of you. Yeah, like in theory... Oh, well, okay. There's 2 of each left, but, I mean, I can probably manage this. Nope, because now I have 1 of the pink ones left. Well, I mean, you could just get it down to this state and then just hope you get lucky. I mean, sometimes you don't even have to push anything. I didn't push anything there. Or there. They are moving really fast now, though. Yeah, they're just going too fast now. Now it's just silly. I want to get rid of the 5 hearts. Ah! 6, okay. Jeez. No way. It's over. It gets out of control really fast. Like, you really have to do You have to figure out how to set everything up on the first go. That's my verdict for this one. Other than that, if you can't clear everything in the first go, if you screw it up, then you're just at the mercy of luck. Ah! I can get it in time. I'm gonna go as fast as I can here. It's just too fast. Those. Get rid of the red ones. See how I have 4 of like every single one left? So like in theory, yeah, see I did do the math right. Like I had 4 of every single one left, so in theory there's a way to clear the whole board. You just have to figure it out quick enough. God, I feel vindicated. I still don't understand the strategy, but my brain does. Somehow my brain does. I don't know if I can explain it. Okay, 5 of the pinks. That means we can get rid of them all if we can get... Oh, no, 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 no. I'm out of time. I'm out of time. Dang it. I had it. I had it for a moment. Okay. So close. Is there 5 of anything? I can't tell. I need to get rid of some of these. I'm sure there's 4 of things. Two things. Ah, it's that one donut that's gonna get me. Yep. Come on, luck! Almost lucky. Almost lucky again. Luck! Beat it. It's all about the luck, guys. All about the luck. Man, I kind of want to see if we can get to stage 10. Alright, well this one. A smaller starting screen. I mean, there's 4 of everything and 2 of everything. We should be fine. We should be fine. I beat that one in 2 seconds. Like, why is that, like, stage 6? Like, you set me up with exactly the right combination and counts. Ooh, 3 checkerboards, I see. That's gonna be problematic. Oh, I screwed that up, because now there's one pink one left over. It's gonna get me. It's definitely gonna get me. Close. I was close. Come on, luck! Donut heart, donut heart! Oh, we got lucky. I'm going to try to beat round 4, and then we'll go do bar trivia. I'm addicted. That's what it is. I'm addicted. But that is the sign of a good puzzle game, is it not? Done. Yes! Getting good at this one. Stage 9, let's do it. Oh no, it's 5s. Is there anything that's a 5? Oh, it's just... Okay, so you're screwing me. Nothing is a 5, so I'm definitely gonna have extras, is what you're saying. Yep. I'm gonna have 1 left over here. Get 3 out of there. Get another 3 out of there. Or a 4, I guess. Now we get lucky. Come on, luck. Come on, RNG. Hook me up. It's like the top one moves faster than the right one, so you always want to line those up, and you might have a chance. All right, this is our last stage. We just beat this one, and then we'll do the bar trivia challenge. We'll wrap up the show. I hope you guys are entertained. I've been in the zone today. Just in the zone with this game. Get the 5s out of there. We got another 5 here with these. Oh, okay. Get the 4 out. And then, should be set. Done. See how I did that math so fast? I did that math so fast. Mario, what's up? You got your bouncing boulder, buddy? Oh! Hey-o! Oh, poor Mario. Got knocked on his butt. Alright, guys, that's Yoshi's... I almost said Dr. Mario. That's Yoshi's Cookie, man. Check this game out. Released in 1992, originally for the Super Nintendo, but it was in that gray area where, you know, the Super Nintendo was out for a year or two, the Nintendo was still getting purchased, so they, like, released it for Super Nintendo, and then they were like, let's make an NES version of this game, because it's kind of fun and addictive. It is fun and addictive. I kid you not. You will just start to see the patterns and see the numbers, like, very quickly. As you're playing, you'll just be like, okay, there's 8, 5, 4, 3. So I got to get rid of the 3s and the 5s first, and then I'll deal with the 4s and the 8s when we're at even rows. You count your rows. You got to have even numbers of cookies. You never want to leave a single cookie left on the screen, or you will not be able to clear it. Those are my points of advice for you guys. Definitely check this game out, though. It was a blast to play. I hope you enjoyed it. The show's not over. The NES Happy Hour continues with our signature Bar Trivia Challenge after this. Guys, I have 5 multiple choice questions, and all 5 of them, they're just about cookies. That's the theme for the Bar Trivia Challenge. 5 questions, all about cookies. You're not going to want to miss it. Audience participation is encouraged, so if you're watching live, meet me back here in 3 minutes. I'm going to play the ad roll again. I'm going to get set up for Bar Trivia, and then we're going to go. We'll see you here in 3 minutes. Don't miss it. All right, folks, we're back. We're back with the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. We just finished up playing Yoshi's Cookie, fantastically addicting little puzzle game about cookies. Not much about Yoshi in there, now that I think of it. I thought this was going to be a very Yoshi-focused game, but it's really Baker Mario baking cookies. Occasionally, one of them looks like Yoshi, and it's a wild card. So maybe that's why it's called Yoshi's Cookie, because of the Yoshi Cookie wild card. But man, it was a blast to play. I hope you were entertained. Like I said before, we are not done on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. We close each of our episodes with the Bar Trivia Challenge. Today is no exception. This is the chat box you see above me. From now on, your chats will appear there. Audience participation is encouraged if you're tuning in live. So shout out your answers A, B, C, or D. I'm going to present you with 5 multiple choice questions today. And, you know, if you go 5 for 5, props to you. It's very hard to do. Fitz, you want to come back? You want to sit here? We're just getting started. Sorry, Fitz just entered the room again. Okay, buddy. All right, fine. Go over there. I don't care. 5 multiple choice questions, A, B, C, or D. They go in order of increasing difficulty. I always save my favorite one for last. Without further ado, let's get started. My co-host has been distracting me. He's biting my feet. He's a dog. He's a dog. Little Fitz is a dog. There it is. Bar Trivia Challenge, Yoshi's Cookie Edition on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. Question number 1 for those of you playing along at home. I see we may have lost some viewers. If you do intend to play, make yourself known in the chat. Say hello now, and I will make sure I give you enough time to answer. Usually we only have 10 seconds, but there is a chat lag that I am aware of, so I want to make sure I give you time if you do intend to shout out your guesses. Are you ready? Question number 1 is this. All right. We got Mitch, we got Blue Balloon Pop playing. All right, you guys, you ready? I got 2 contestants. Do we have any other contestants playing? Any other contestants who want to play? All right, well, if you change your mind, shout out your guesses. Here is question number 1 in the Bar Trivia Challenge. It is, which of the following cookies is the best-selling cookie of the 20th century with over 550 million US dollars spent on it by Americans every single year? That is a lot of cookies every year. We Americans, we spend $550 million a year on this cookie, the best-selling cookie of the 20th century. What cookie is it? Is it A, the famous Amos chocolate chip cookie? Is it B, the Keebler fudge stripe? Is it C, the Nilla wafer? Or is it D, the Oreo? The Oreo cookie. Those are your choices. Famous Amos chocolate chip, the Keebler fudge stripe cookie. It's one of my favorites. The Nilla wafer. Oh, Fitz is making his appearance again. Or the Oreo cookie. You have 10 seconds. I will start the clock now. I think he heard the word cookie, and we sometimes refer to his treats as cookies. So he heard the word cookie and thought there must be something to eat up here. Mitch is going with D, Oreo. Blue Balloon Pop, would you like to venture a guess? I don't know if you meant to say hello as if I'm going to play bar trivia today. Don't be shy, guys. We haven't had a 5 for 5 since like season 2. It's very hard to do. So even guessing, I think you can probably get 3, and that's usually pretty impressive in its own right. No other contestants playing? I will reveal the answer. The answer is D. You're right, Mitch. It's D, the Oreo cookie. It is by far our favorite store-bought cookie. Man, $550 million. You're right. Over $500 million spent literally every single year, in a year, every year, by Americans. We love our Oreo cookies. Congrats. You are 1 for 1. All right, moving on to question number 2. Are you ready? I told you all 5 questions are just about cookies. I love it. Question number 2 is a simple one. It's a true or false one. Not A, B, C, or D. Just true or false. The Fig Newton, one of America's oldest cookies, was named after the famous physicist Sir Isaac Newton. Is that statement true or is that statement false? That the Fig Newton, one of America's oldest cookies, was named after the famous physicist Sir Isaac Newton. Your choices, of course, are A, true, or B, false. Is that statement true or false? You have 10 seconds to think about it. I'm starting the clock now. gonna guess false. Mitch is going with false. Would anybody else like to venture a guess? I see we have 2 live viewers, at least according to my readout. If not, I will reveal the answer. Mitch, you are 2 for 2. It was not named after Sir Isaac Newton. It's just a random coincidence. The Fig Newton, you might wonder, is actually just named for a town in, I think, Connecticut. Is it in Connecticut? Newton? Yeah, that's where it was invented. The Fig Newton was invented in a town called Newton, and that is why it is called the Fig Newton. Also because there is fig material inside of it. But Newton, not Newton per Sir Isaac Newton. Newton because it was made in the town of Newton. All right, you're 2 for 2, man. You're on a roll. I think the pressure builds. When you get the first 2 right, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on me as a host to make sure I don't screw you up. Okay, question number 3. Let's focus. Question number 3 is this. The first store-bought commercial cookie, the very first store-bought commercially produced cookie, was introduced and mass-produced by Nabisco in 1902. Which of the following was that cookie? The very first store-bought, commercially mass-produced cookie. From Nabisco, circa 1902. Which one was it? Was it A, the Chips Ahoy? Sorry, the Chips Ahoy! Was it B, the Oreo? Was it C, the Animal Cracker? Or was it D, the Fig Newton? The first store-bought commercial cookie, mass-produced by Nabisco in 1902. What was that cookie? You have 10 seconds. The clock starts now. Think of what cookie would have been around in 1902, and then what one that was around in 1902 would have been possible to mass produce in 1902. That's the key. That's the key. You're going with Fig Newton again. Are you sure? Are you sure of that, Mitch? Are you sure? I don't think we have any other contestants. I will reveal the answer, and the answer is C, the Animal Cracker. Not thought of as a cookie today, but definitely thought of as a cookie back then. It was a very easy one to mass produce because it was very simple to make. The Fig Newton was not so easy to mass produce and was not a commercial store-bought cookie until later, a little later, after 1902. It was sort of manufactured by just random people in random bakeries. But Nabisco, the giant cookie conglomerate powerhouse that exists today, in 1902 started mass producing the Animal Cracker and billed it as the very first cookie. Yeah, invented in 1902 by Nabisco, mass produced, the very first commercially available store-bought cookie, Animal Cracker. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, now that the pressure's off, let's go to question number 4, the hardest question. I don't know if this is the hardest question. I had trouble putting these in order of the hardest and the easiest, but for whatever reason, I thought this one might be the hardest one. It is this. Which of the following Girl Scout cookies is the most popular and best-selling cookie, accounting for approximately 25% of all Girl Scout cookie sales? That's right. One Girl Scout cookie is responsible for 1/4 of all sales. It is by far the most popular and best-selling Girl Scout cookie. Which one is it? Your choices are A, the Thin Mint, B, the Samoa. I think they're also called Caramel Delights occasionally. The C, the Do-si-do. That's the peanut butter sandwich one. Or D, the Tagalong, which I believe is like the chocolate-covered peanut butter cupcake thing. So if you know the true names, the Samoa, Caramel Delight, Do-si-do is also the peanut butter sandwich. Sometimes they're called that. The Tagalong, I believe, is the one with the chocolate covering. So it's like a peanut butter cupcake. It's like bready and it's got chocolate on it. And of course, the Thin Mint is the mint chocolate cookie. I think people probably know the Thin Mint. Those are your choices. You have 10 seconds. Get your guesses in the chat. Clock starts now. Mitch going with A. Thin Mints are your favorite. I don't know if Thin Mints are my favorite. I mean, they're up there, but I really like the Samoas. I honestly, I like all four of these. Like, if you're asking me, hey, do you want to get some Girl Scout cookies? Which one do you want? I would probably tell you to get me a box of all four of these. That's why I've included them. These four are my go-to Girl Scout cookies. They're the only ones I ever buy. But you are right, Mitch. The Thin Mint is the best-selling Girl Scout cookie, accounting for approximately 25% of all sales. People love the Thin Mint. And who could blame them? It's a delicious cookie. It's a fantastic one. Not many people buying some of those obscure ones. They got like that weird lemon one nobody ever gets. I don't know why they even make that one. Because you're never going to go to the Girl Scout table and, like, if you have an option and one of your choices is Thin Mints or Samoas or Do-si-dos, like, you're not going to pick the weird lemon one or the weird shortbread one that has no flavor. You know, you're going to pick one of these. You're only going to buy those boxes if that's all they have left. That's how I see it. But you are correct, Thin Mint. All right, guys. That's 4 questions about cookies. There's one more question about cookie I would like to pose to you. It is my favorite question. I always save my favorite question for last. Sometimes they're serious, sometimes they're hard, sometimes they're the most important trivia you should take with you after you log off and stop watching my show. Question number 5 is this. Are you ready? It is: the tradition of Christmas cookies has been around for hundreds of years. Which of the following is the best Christmas cookie? Is it A, the gingerbread man? Is it B, the sugar cookie? Is it C, the snickerdoodle? Or is it D, the chocolate chip cookie? Yes, perhaps a subjective question. However, Master G is the trivia master, and Master G gets the final say. And the question is, which of the following is definitively the best Christmas cookie? Is it the gingerbread man, the sugar cookie, the snickerdoodle, or the chocolate chip? If nothing else, you'll learn something about Master G after this question. You have 10 seconds. I'll give you all credit for this one. Unless you guess the cookie that I hate, then I won't give you a point for it. You're going with B, the sugar cookie. Shame on you, Mitch. Shame on you. Everybody knows the correct answer is C, the snickerdoodle. I can appreciate the sugar cookie for its versatility, all right? Because you can make a sugar cookie and you can decorate it any way you want, and it's still a sugar cookie. Sometimes they have crazy icing, sometimes they have crazy sprinkles, sometimes they're decorative. They're all called sugar cookies. I can appreciate the sugar cookie for its versatility. The chocolate chip cookie is boring. It's boring as hell. It's been done. I got news for you, kids. Santa doesn't want chocolate chip cookies. He wants snickerdoodles. So make him snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles are way better, in my opinion. And I think in Santa's opinion, too. What nobody has asked for, what nobody actually wants and has wanted for the last 200 years is the gingerbread man. I appreciate the tradition of the gingerbread man, but let's be real. If you're giving me a plate full of gingerbread men, and that is the Christmas cookie that I receive or that you give to Santa, I'm just gonna tell you right now, we eat one gingerbread man cookie and then we've had enough, and we don't eat the rest. They haven't been in vogue since like the 1700s, guys. So if you guessed B, C, or D, I will give you the point, although C is clearly the best Christmas cookie, the snickerdoodle. A is the only one I will not give you a point for. I mean, because the only, what are you, like 90 years old? Come on, guys. The gingerbread man? I hope none of you guessed gingerbread man. It is a Christmas tradition, but we've got better cookies. The technology is there. The innovators, the visionaries have devised better cookies than the original gingerbread man cookies circa the 1700s. We can do better. We can do better, everyone, and we should try. And it starts with making snickerdoodles. So make a snickerdoodle for your favorite friend or family member this Christmas. You will be well thanked. That's it. 5 up, 5 down. The NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G Bar Trivia Challenge, Yoshi's Cookie Edition. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, Fitz, you want to say something? You want to say something for the camera? Big yawn. Big yawn. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Man, I can't believe he sat there for most of the episode. My loyal co-host Fitz. He's getting older and sleepier. Thank you guys for tuning in to another live episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. And thank you to those of you who are watching this later on in the future as a rerun. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you do enjoy this type of content, this sort of live, unscripted talk show, variety show, cocktail hour, do us a favor and click the subscribe button. You might be interested to know it's totally free to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. On Twitch, it costs money, but on YouTube, totally free. All you got to do is click the subscribe button, and you will be a subscriber of Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. That's the name of our channel. Our flagship programming is the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. It is our mission to play with you and for you each and every Nintendo Entertainment System game, licensed and unlicensed, released in the 80s and 90s. There are over 800. If you are counting, this was game number 73. So we have many more great shows to come, many more to share with you, and you're not going to want to miss out. So if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. You'll never miss an alert when we go live. And if you are watching a rerun, consider trying to tune in live. We do this Monday through Friday, weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's very fun to tune in live. You can chat with me during the show. You can play the bar trivia challenge at the end. You can be part of our community. We're a small community, but we're a strong one, and we're growing. And we count on you to keep us growing. So if you like what you saw, join us live someday. Other than that, why don't you check out our website, www.fitsandmasterg.com. It's a great little Streamlabs website. You can watch the live show there. You can chat from the website while we're live. You can also make donations if you feel compelled to put $1 in this tip jar you see above me. You can do that from the website, www.fitsandmasterg.com. Our social media links are there, so if you just want to look at Fitz, his puppy pics all day, click the big red Instagram button. If you want to follow us on Twitter, which is also free, click the big blue Twitter button. It'll take you to my Twitter page. The handle is HeyMasterG, and follow us there. You'll never miss out. You'll always know when we're going live, what videos have posted. You can watch them later if you miss a live episode. But you'll always be in the know if you follow us on Twitter. So consider doing that. And then finally, if you wanna get our cocktail recipes the night before, they're on the website. So I will be putting up tomorrow's cocktail recipe for the game we'll be playing about 20 minutes after this show wraps. So if you want to look at the recipe in advance, gather up the ingredients tonight at the store so you can mix up a cocktail of your own tomorrow and drink it along with me on the show, the best way to do it is visit the website right after we're done airing this live episode. It will be up there. And if you're wondering what the game is, we're going to be playing a weird little game. It's a Vic Takai game, and the game is called Golgo 13 Top Secret Episode. It's an espionage spy game, combines platforming elements along with 3D first-person elements. It's very complicated. It's very weird. It's based on a popular Japanese manga, I believe. And that is the one we're going to be playing on tomorrow's episode. I have no idea how to play this game. I honestly don't. Like, I started, and it started off with some platforming that was really hard, and that's all the further I got. Like, I didn't have time. So I'm going to be playing it on the show tomorrow for, like, the first time ever. So I can appreciate all the help I can get from you, our loyal viewers, especially you, Mitch, because I think there's some complexity to this game that you have to learn. It is a weird one. It's very unique, and it's not one you should miss. So if you have time, join us here live at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on our channel, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G, for another great episode of the NES Happy Hour. That's going to be it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you had a blast. I certainly had a blast filming today's episode. I'm going to sign off. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and meet me back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern for another show. We will see you then. Bye.